Hello there. I guess I'm gonna do another Disney movie. I guess Beauty and the Beast was the first one. Raya and the Last Dragon.
That's right. I'm about to monologue, son. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, Raya and the Last Dragon. I'm not gonna say I absolutely enjoyed. I didn't really care for it, mainly because you rip the heart out of a Disney movie, and it's just bland and generic. And the heart is normally the music, because the music keeps you engaged. The music keeps you enjoying the whole thing. No music, absolutely none, and I didn't care for that. Also, I'm not a big fan of starting a story where it's interesting. Start the story where they start in the beginning. Don't start at, oh, the world's destroyed and it's all my fault, and here's why. Don't do that. I don't care. I absolutely did not care for anything the first 20 minutes or 30 minutes until a Mushu knockoff showed up. The Shishu? Yeah, the dragon. The Mushu knockoff. Yeah, because literally was exactly the same. The weaker one of the family. What is it? Talk too much. Yeah, like everything Mushu was, like Mushu's entire character sheet is Shushu, whatever her name was. Yeah, is literally the same. Just not. So it only got funny when she showed up. And I was like, okay, now I'm enjoying this film. Now I'm enjoying it. But it took 30 minutes to get to that point. I didn't care for anything else. I mean, I did like Tuk Tuk. I enjoyed that mode of transportation. That was funny. But I didn't care for any of the origin story. I didn't care for any of that because there was nothing there to show me the heart of it all. And Disney movies requires a heart. It's funny because you realize that after the fact when they start trying to make them less musical and making them just story driven. I mean, it worked for Toy Story, but Toy Story still had its moments of having perfect music in the perfect place. This one, I just didn't care for it. It took her to show up, the dragon to show up, to be like, okay, this is actually starting to get enjoyable, but only while they were there, because she kept having this acute, like, let's bring him a gift, let's bring him a gift, let's bring him a gift, let's bring him a gift. It was like, okay, running gag over and over and over again, and every time it doesn't work, but it's still doing it because she kept saying that over and over and over again. Ugh. But the movie was very predictable. The movie was just like, eh. Why didn't the dragons come back? Why is it they come back after the fact? Why are they all fighting over a jewel? They break the jewel. I mean, all these little things are just like, I don't care. Why doesn't the Fang see themselves as the one responsible for causing all the damage? No, they saw themselves as not responsible for releasing the shadows. Yeah, but that's the thing. They're just like, okay, those things are afraid of water. The dragons make rain. Why didn't they just constantly make it continue to rain? Anytime they would enter their territory, make it rain. So it was like one of these little things that makes absolutely no sense. Why even make water a thing? Why not make it they just can't swim? They don't mind water, but they can't swim. That makes sense. It's not that they die to being touched by water or something. Just like, because it seemed like they were always afraid of water. Always afraid of water. Always afraid of water. And it's just like, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Dragons have the ability to make it rain because, unlike some stories, they walk on the raindrops. Instead of creating clouds and walking on the clouds, they're walking on the raindrops. That's how they fly. And if you can fly wherever you want, why ever touch the ground and fight those creatures? How'd you ever get turned to stone, all you dragons, if you can fly in the air and just rain the thing they hate the most down upon them? Just make that territory. All you'd have to do is walk around your territory, scare them all out, walk around the entire land, just have each dragon on a route, because there are thousands of dragons, just have like 50 working at a time, walking around everywhere. And it's just like, okay, yeah, keep those shadow figures out of the territory. Keep them out. It's that simple. It's absolutely that simple. Or heck, some of those dragons could do different powers. Why not create a ravine, a whole trench around your entire property? I mean, all these little things that just add on to each other. Again, I nitpick. I know. But it just seems so stupid because I thought it was like, okay, this makes sense. They're afraid of water. That's cool. Only to find out that every dragon flies on raindrops that they create. Yeah. I don't think you guys thought this through. Yeah, but it's just like one of those things. You're like, okay, I'm not a big fan of it. I don't think I'll ever rewatch it. It's just like no music to keep me excited, nothing like that. Normally, Disney movies you can rewatch just because you enjoy the music, you want to sing along. Yeah, this one, none of that, none of that. Oh, and the thing I hated the most was the baby, the Khan baby. That was the dumbest thing ever. Who at 2 years, I guess it was less than 2 years, probably a year old, can do all that? Who? I mean, did they take this from Baby Geniuses? Is that it? Did they think that was a great position? Just like, oh, Baby Geniuses, let's throw that one of them in there. Just like, no, that's the dumbest thing ever. Why? Why would you do that? It's just, I absolutely despised it the second they introduced it. It was just like, a Khan baby. That's funny. No, it's not funny. It's dumb. What baby's a Khan? No. I mean, if it was a little kid, I'd understand, but a baby? No. I think it would have made sense if it was maybe a 4 or 5 year old kid. Yeah, that's understandable. Not a 2-month-old or a 1-year-old. Ugh. Yeah, someone who can actually reason and think, even though it's childish thoughts, it's still reason and thought. Yeah, a baby doesn't have that. A baby learns. Yeah, I'm not gonna go down that route. That was that actually made me distance myself from the movie a bit more, because the dragon had pulled me in, because it was just like, okay, this dragon's dumb and funny, and it's got the heart that Disney movies need. Of course, not singing. But that baby threw me out entirely. It was just like, this is not good. This is just trash writing to begin with. Why would you do something like that? Because I also love the shrimp boat kid. I was like, that is cool. I like him. He's funny. Yeah, I like the medieval the Fang or Claw or whatever that guy was, the last one of his tribe, because it was obvious he was the last one. That was very predictable. But I enjoyed him. But it was that baby that every time, like trying to show a gift, give the gift to it's just like going throughout the entire place. I would understand the monkeys doing all that, and basically someone not a Khan baby, but a child having monkeys do all the stealing for him. That would have made more sense than a Khan baby, because apparently the monkeys could talk to the baby and the baby could talk to the monkeys, apparently, but couldn't talk with the other people. Yeah, that's just it. Raya and the Last Dragon was a weaker film, very weak film, but it seems like most Disney has lost its heart, because their most recent works have been blah. I think Beauty and the Beast was the last one I actually enjoyed, the remake. Yeah, I haven't seen much of, and I'm talking about Disney movies, not like their Marvel Cinematic Universe or their Fox Cinematic Universe or all that other stuff that they now own, which also doesn't have a heart, like Loki. Gosh dang, I lost it all. But yeah, they seem to be losing a step. Yeah, I guess they just are hiring the wrong people. Quit hiring people off of Twitter. Don't do it. Hire people who are actually qualified to do it. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.